Good morning. Hello. Good afternoon, I should say. This is Pastor Willie. Welcome to Kingdom Fundraisers Live. Today is Friday, January 31st. It is the last day of the month, and as soon as you know it, we'll be kicking into the second month of this year. Wow. Time is moving right along, isn't it, everybody? We're enjoying our ride through the year of 2025. It's been a blessing, but I thank God for every minute that I'm able to join you all live right here as we talk about kingdom fundraising, as we talk about moving in the way that God has called you to move, as we talk to you about how to go from startup to sustainability and how to get your vision off of paper and onto the pavement. I've had some people I've been talking to this week, and as I was sharing that with them, two of the new clients that we have been able to partner with, and we shared vision with everybody because that's really what we're trying to do with you at Kingdom Fundraisers, help you get your vision off paper onto the pavement, and more than anything else, to go from startup to sustainability. And when we talk about startup, some of you have already organized and started your nonprofit, but some of you all are at the beginning phases and trying to understand and figure out which way to go and how are we going to go about doing what we do. So that's why today we're going to talk about faith and finance and offer some immediate strategies to fund your vision today, how to take action today. So, when I join you with Kingdom Fundraisers, it's always designed to help give you some tools that you can actually work with. I don't want to give you some falsities, and I don't know if that's a real word, but I don't want to give you some things that, I want to give you some things you can actually use and go to work now. And so again, I want to thank you for being with us today. Hey, good morning, Brother Mark. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, even for you today. It is TGIFF, everybody. Thank God it's Faith Fridays. And we really want to start saying Faithful Fridays because God is faithful. He's been good to all of us. And so we just want to keep you in mind. Let's spread the knowledge. Hello, let's spread the knowledge. Tag somebody who needs this information. Let them know we're on live. Now have them join the Kingdom Fundraisers Live, or should I say, have them join our Facebook group or our YouTube channel. If they can get to go to LinkedIn, they get Linktree. Mark, when you post that Linktree, you can get them on Linktree. They can get all of our links, all of our social media things. As you can see today, faith and finance, immediate strategies to fund your vision today. I don't want to give you false hopes. And especially as a fundraiser or a grant writer, a lot of people looking at this opportunity and they, want to fund your visions. And they want, that, well, we can't do it now. If you get us a grant, grants are not guaranteed. But the work of a fundraiser, they have to put in the time and they have to put in the work in order for you to do that. Thanks for that, Mark. Our official pages and links, please visit linktree.com/Pastor Willie. And on that Linktree site, that social media site for us, you can get all of our links. You can get the Repeat Inc., you can get the Facebook, you can get our 1 Minute Prayer Movement, you can get LinkedIn, all of the social media pages you can find right here on Linktree. But if you want to connect to me directly, go to WePeatInc.com, and there on WePeatInc.com, you'll get directly on how to connect to us. And even on Linktree, you can join our YouTube channel. And I recommend the YouTube channel. Why? Subscribe to it. Become a subscriber. Why? Because you can get all of these links that we're showing you every single Friday, and even our Wednesdays 1 Minute Prayer. You can get those right there and be able to view lessons that we're giving you live or recorded lessons that you can get. And if you're trying to connect with me or you want me to come and speak with your organization, do some training for your organization or to your group, or partner with us if you want to, you can go to repeatingagain.com/contact me, and you'll get a calendar where you can go and connect with my calendar, and you can schedule a one-on-one with me and with strategy call, something that we can do to help build your business. And again, The goal with all of these social media sites and pages is designed to help you go from startup to sustainability. And sometimes, y'all, startup simply means the startup of a new vision or a new goal. One of my clients out of Houston, he's already rolling in what he's already doing, but God has called him to do a shift and to do this shift in a different way. And our goal with him is simply to help land that vision and on the ground, and let's get it off and running. Our conversation with him yesterday evening, I'm very grateful with him, and that organization looks like it's going to be very large and successful. And yours can do it too if we have the right strategies that's going to take to get you again from startup to sustainability. So I want you to join Kingdom Fundraisers, and that's not a direct place to join. Eventually, we're going to have a Facebook group for those of you who are already partnering with us, where you can become a part of our Kingdom Fundraisers network, and that's going to be that Facebook page. But also, for all of my clients, they're already connected, and we're going to be starting to do an hour a month where we can all come together and talk and visualize. I'll be able to do what I'm doing. Some of this, what I'm doing now, will become more private and personalized. And so if you want more information on how to become a part of the Kingdom Fundraisers Network, DM me on the Facebook page and let me know. I made a commitment last week, and I told some people to DM me, and I did not forward out that information. Trust me, I'll get to you. I've not forgotten, but it's been a week of collaborating with new clients and future clients, closing down some things from 2024. We talk about annual reports and reporting to the funders. We've been 2 weeks now spending time connecting with funders and making sure they get what they need. And so I say that to you. Forgive me for my delay, but it's either for me to delay posting something on Facebook or something like that than delay having my funders and not giving them the tools and the things they need. It was interesting that one of our funders yesterday, I kept looking at the report, and I was sending him this and I was sending him that. And he called me finally, says, "Have you looked at sheet 3?" And I'm like, "Sheet 3? I've not seen that." And as I got back on the computer and looked at my Excel charts, there was sheet 3 sitting there waiting on me. I just didn't review it properly. And so today I get to finish that report and turn it in because it's the last day of the month. He needs what he needs also. And so that's what we want to make sure all of us are knowing how to do, is go from startup to sustainability and get those reports in sometime quarterly. But at the end of every year, all funders want their complete report done so that they can do your 990s or W9, whatever they need to do for you, so they can close out the year for them, and they can get you the documents that you need as well. And so we are at the beginning of a year, but you still have to close out 2024 properly. Amen. And sometimes, if you're not sure what to do, if you're one of those organizations that's still new and gotten some funding and wasn't sure, don't know exactly how to do that, that's the reason why you want to connect to us at WePeat Inc. You want to make sure that you connect to me at wepeatinc.com. Go to my contact me page, so can connect me, schedule a one-on-one a strategy session with me, and we can talk your way, help you walk your way through the work that needs to be done so that your funders can be happy, because you need them. Believe me, if you don't get it right, they'll give it to someone else that probably will do. And especially if you're a startup or new organization, to do so. I think I put my YouTube channel up. I want to make sure I did. There again at the YouTube channel, you can subscribe to me and you can get all of the tools that you need. How about that? To become a Kingdom fundraiser and become a part of our network. More than anything else, y'all, if you want some of this great information, if you want some of these things that's going to help you be very successful in grant writing or even raising funds for your organization. Sometimes you don't want to be the grant writer. I get that. You don't want to be the fundraiser. I get that. You want to contract with somebody that can do that for you, or hire somebody directly who can do that for you. But you need to know what to look for, who to look for, and you want to make sure they qualify. One of my post this week talked about making sure the persons that you hire qualify. after serving and working for the university for 15 years. Um, and even during my internship at the university, that's what we learned to do and worked on. And then as I became a professor at the university, we talked about, um, we taught a program called Communities and Organizations. And that Communities and Organization program taught the students how to do fundraising, how to do asset management, how to do logic models, what they needed to do to be active and successful in the careers working for either government agencies, foundations, local agencies, and some of them started with startup agencies. I've been very having a good time enjoying a lot of the students that we had are now executives in agencies in Ohio, back in Ohio, and some have moved to different areas, but many of them are working in the executive leadership roles of their agencies. And that because, and I don't take personal credit, I just know that the areas of training that we were able to provide for them in the social work area that landed them jobs that they needed after they left the bachelor's degree area, went into the master's degree area, and went on to be successful and have their license and everything they need. And now I'm doing that for you all privately, retired from the college level, and after 12 to 13 years of working at the college level. And now I'm doing it directly with individuals like you right here on Kingdom Fundraisers Live. And so I want you to just take advantage of that by joining our YouTube channel. Again, I said it earlier, and I kind of made it simple where you can just go to linktree.com. As you can see the way it's written, Linktree with it's linktr.com/Pastor Willie. And you can get all of my social media locations where you can begin, subscribe to YouTube, join the 1 Minute Prayer Facebook page, join the Kingdom Fundraisers page, which is a little different there, but you'll find them, the one that matches your need. Okay, I'm doing a lot of advertising, but I really want to make sure I get a lot of small questions in there when you contact me. When you go to my website and contact me, you can schedule a meeting, a one-on-one, a strategy session to help you get your vision on paper, on the pavement, and help you get started. And listen, y'all, don't be afraid to make an investment. If it's important enough to you to invest in, you'll get what you need. You have my word on that. Is that all right? Now, I mentioned, heard me mention earlier, and we put the topic up, talking about faith and finances. We want to talk about immediate strategies. I always say that I want to do these sessions where you can walk away with doing something that's going to help your organization and get you going. I always start my day off. You all know that follow me on Wednesdays with the 1 Minute Prayer. I start my day off in prayer every day. I'm not going into the prayer, but I do want to pass along a passage of scripture that came to my heart as I was preparing for you all today. And that scripture was from Proverbs 16, verse 3. And it simply says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plan. Commit to the Lord. And my target with Kingdom Fundraisers is primarily faith-based organizations, faith-based fundraisers, faith-based grant writers. When I say faith-based, that you're doing kingdom work. It's not just to earn a living and put money in your pocket. Because as a fundraiser, as a nonprofit, we ought to be serving people. That's the purpose of a nonprofit, is to serve youth and help them get their GED, or an adult get their GED, or to help somebody get their get the mental health that they need, or to help someone get the medicines or the funding that they need to be able to live day by day. That's a service that God should have it called us to. And if we're not serving God because he, in that manner, well, then we need to take a good look at what we're doing. So my scripture to you just simply said, commit to the Lord whatever you do. Do it for the Lord. Do it as unto the Lord, and he will establish your plan. And so, when I think about the power of kingdom fundraising, it causes me to think about how to turn our faith into action, We walk by faith and not by sight. But how do we walk by faith and doing it on purpose, with a purpose? Come on, somebody. And you know, the Bible tells us faith without works is dead. And a lot of people, you know, have faith for provision, but they lack an action plan to bring it to life. Come on now. A lot of people have the faith for provision, but they lack the action plan to bring that vision to life. And so that's what Kingdom Fundraisers is about, is to help you come up with action plans on a regular basis so that you can bring your vision to life. Huh? That's what we do with We Pete Inc. And what we do is match your vision with funders that will eventually help you have consistent cash flow. But so we want to make sure your faith for provision brings about a plan to bring it to life. How about, and let's talk about breaking the cycle of financial struggle. Huh? One of the ways to do that is breaking the cycle of financial struggle. Many entrepreneurs, ministry leaders, or business owners, they wait for financial breakthroughs, but our kingdom principles, they require movement, huh? So what's stopping you from getting started? What's stopping you from getting off the ground? What's stopping you from bringing your vision to life? Huh? What's stopping you from getting that new program that God told you about? You've been doing this way, but God is showing you another way of doing it. What's stopping you? Is it the lack of strategy? You know, you're not really sure how to get it done. One of the goals is to help you get your strategy or get the vision off paper onto the pavement, to create a strategy, a plan for success. How about fear of asking for funding? It's difficult sometimes to, you know, to ask people for what you need. With my client from Houston on yesterday in our meeting, on Thursday in our meeting, we had a conversation about, you know, all of the things that you're doing. Make sure that you close your meetings, or your Facebook sessions, your training sessions with the what God is doing with you now, but also present where you're going. And as you present where you're going, you can let them know that, you know, you're getting ready to launch this new vision and you're looking for partners in that. Come on. It's a simple way of asking. You're just asking people for partners. Huh? Thinking faith is enough without action is not enough. You know, things that stop us. I've got a dream. I've got a dream, a vision. I got this vision. But you got to put that vision on paper. And the scripture said, write the vision, make it plain, so that they that read it might follow it, might be able to go and run with it. It actually says, run with it, not just follow it. But I'm writing it and I'm making the vision and I'm making it plain like we're doing now. You can take that vision and run with it. Are you with me? So let me give you 3 immediate fundraising strategies that you can apply right now. 3, let me get my fingers right. 3 immediate fundraising strategies that you can apply right now. You ready? Huh? Number 1, the kingdom partnership approach. Is simply the kingdom partnership approach. And you can use that now. Well, how does it work? You need to get a piece of paper and you need to identify 10 people or 10 businesses who align with your mission. Now that causes research. Remember my book, The 5 R's for Successful Fundraising. If you don't know about it, go to my website, WePeteInc.com, and download that book, The 5 R's of Successful Fundraising. The very first R stands for research. So you ought to be able to name 10 people or 10 businesses who align with your mission. I tell everybody that we're doing fundraising. Let's start small. Who do you bank with? Who do you shop with? Who do you know that's already doing what you're doing, or investing in the other organizations and ministries? You can start with $100, $500, $1,000 at a time. Huh? Present them with 3 levels of partnership giving. Uh, I said to my client yesterday, he's getting ready to go on to doing some tours. He got, I think, 12 or 15 city tour. And when he's selling his book on tour, Stick in that tour, in that book, an envelope with the name of his new vision, with these 100, 500, $1,000 um, levels of partnership for him, so that when he's talking about it and he's selling his book, on the inside people will have the envelope that they can invest in his new vision. Don't be afraid to ask. There are people who will give to you. If you're in an elevator and you know your mission statement as an elevator pitch, and you're telling people, I'm here to build the body of Christ by building up people, and here's how we do it. And we're looking for partners to partner with us to grow this ministry. That's what I'm doing with the 1 minute prayer now. I'm using the 1 minute prayer. I'm telling everybody, the 1 minute prayer is not just a ministry, it's a movement. And I'm asking people to partner with us in this movement to find one, or to build and grow and disciple 1 million prayer warriors in the next year. And in order to do that, I need to expand that ministry. We're now in 5 countries. So I'm asking people to partner with us in the 1 minute prayer movement so that we can expand that ministry. You can do the same. I do the same thing with Kingdom Fundraisers. When I'm talking to a client, I'm letting them know there is a cost to the work that we do at WePD. I'm sorry, I can't just fundraise for you for free, because time is money. It's an investment. So we present 3 packages to our clients so that they can start small, medium, or large. We can get you qualified. We can align your qualifications with people, or we can do the work for you. There's 3 approaches that we give. And then, you want to personalize that approach. I'm still on number 1, Kingdom Partnership approach. You want to personalize your approach instead of doing mass fundraising. You want to write letters to people. You want small emails. You want to contact people and just make connection with your partners. And I'm now only saying, get 10 people or 10 businesses. Focus on them 10 so you can align with them. If you can get 1 or 2 or 3 of those businesses that's consistently giving your organization $100 a month, $50 a month, you begin to grow your organization. Now, number two, faith-based challenge fundraiser. You try that. How do you do a challenge fundraiser? Well, create a 7-day Kingdom fundraising challenge on first social media. Engage your audience to offer some resources to you, like workbooks, or do a mini course or a PDF. Engage your audience by offering a valuable source. As you know, Kingdom Fundraisers, I'm telling you now, for example, go to the YouTube page. We have PDF guides that you can download, you can get, that will help you fundraise. The 5 R's of successful fundraisers is available to you on our website. Things that you can do to help you fundraise, or you can learn how to fundraise. You can do the same thing with your organization. There are things your organization has done, is doing, and will do that you can present to other people on Facebook. You can offer workbooks, or you can do a mini course. You can begin to coach. You can train. If you are doing work with youth, then what does that look like? Make a book out of it. Hello? And teach somebody else how to do that. All right? Set a fundraising goal and invite people to give toward that in the next 7 days. In other words, your challenge is a 7-day challenge. It's a goal to raise X amount of dollars. I want to raise $5,000 in the next week. And some folks say, well, that's a lot of money. Then if that's a lot of money to you, then for me, you're thinking small, because I would rather raise $50,000 in the next 7 days. And it can be done if you're doing it right. I was on the phone with someone yesterday that mentioned that they would add a program where a lady, she dropped $100 million in that program that day. It's possible if you do the right work. Are you willing to do the work? You can set up your entire campaign for them you can do the pricing on social media strategies, digital fundraising. You can do all of that, and we can show you how to do that if you're not sure. All right. The third strategy, before I let you go, the third thing you can apply today, business and ministry service bundles. Do a launch. Begin to tell people, and that's what I'm doing with the client out of Houston. We're working on a launch. How to let people know what you're doing. Tell folk what you're doing. Put it on social media. Share with them the vision God gave you. then you can package your service into a special offer for a limited time. If there's something you're doing, if you want to sell it, you can do coaching, fundraising, ministry counseling, you know, content creation. There's some things you can do. You can offer, as I do, 3-year service. There's a 3-tier service. Huh? And then how about, your sales approach? Well, maybe that's not you. Maybe you're not trying to sell, do things in your business for sale. You just want to raise funds. Then allow someone to come in and help you to do that. But the biggest takeaway I want you to have today is how to build your partnership. Out of all three, there are 3 different tiers I just gave you, but the one that will be most effective for most of you all who assist in fundraising is to build your partnership. Today, I want you to identify 10 people or 10 businesses, 10 people and 10 businesses who align with your vision, who you believe, and when I say align with it, they may not even know what your vision is, but they're partnering with you in one way or the other. They are friends and family and church members who are willing to help you if you're bold enough and willing to ask. Does that make sense? Kingdom fundraising can be made simple if we go about doing that. I have a guide, I have a PDF called Kingdom Fundraiser Made Simple. There are things that's available to help you get there. And so, what is it you want to accomplish in the next 7 days? Let's create a 7-day challenge. And if you are not sure about it, again, go to my Facebook page and let's talk about how to get you off the ground. I'm gonna review them again. You want to build your faith-based audience, huh? You want to match your vision with the right funders, huh? You want a kingdom partnership approach, huh? You want to create a faith-based challenge. And finally, you want to do your launch. You want to let people know what you're doing. Does that make sense? They're all listed there. If you go to the YouTube channel and you become a part of our YouTube channel, you subscribe to YouTube, you'll see all of these right there for you to use. Or most of all, let me know. We're going to be posting our Kingdom Fundraising Network. Now, we're getting ready to do a launch for membership again, so that those of you who you may say you can't afford to contact us for services, there's going to be a membership. We're talking about a launch now. You see what I'm saying? That we're getting ready to launch our membership campaign. And the membership campaign is designed specifically to make sure that you accomplish your goal. And so with that said, I want to thank you for being part of our Kingdom Fundraisers Live today. I'm Pastor Willie, your host. And look, let's get our visions off paper and let's get them on pavement. Let's get moving, y'all. Let's let us work to get you off from startup to sustainability. And forgive me if I'm kind of like stuttering through things today, but I think I'm plain enough to help you get where you need to go. God bless you. Thank you again for joining us right here for Kingdom Fundraisers. I see you, Sister Stewart, Brother Wilders, Brother Abraham, and my man Mark. Thanks for being with us today. I want to acknowledge y'all for being there. I hope I said something that will help you do what you need to do. And remember, if you know somebody that's trying to build their ministry, do not forget to tell them to connect with us. We're launching our membership soon, so stay tuned for all of the detail on how to become a member or how to become a part of the Kingdom Fundraisers Network. I love you guys. Thanks for your support.